from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, that 500 is like the magic number. Now, they won their last game. Now they're 1 under 500. If you get the 500, you feel like, okay, now we can start to build something special. But you got to get to that 500 mark. That's why this game is so important. They win today, they're at 500.
Ozuna is there to make the play, and Ellsbury becomes the first out of the ball game. First offering on its way. Tim Anderson is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 2-0 now.
2-0.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Trout, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting third.
So striding in, Didi Gregorius. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Betts. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox. Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Scooter Gennett. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Left side. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Marcell Ozuna.
Fly ball out toward right field. Perella has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Now the second pitch of the inning is hit on the ground to third. And the throw forces the first baseman to leave his feet, and by the time he came down, it's too late. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike one. And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing. And it looks like the ball just took off and rose on. Didn't rise. He just executed the location properly.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball one. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Skied into very shallow right. Perella moves over. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our... Settling in now, Aaron Hicks. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Here's Starlin Castro, and the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Under it is Ozuna, and there are two gone now. Now at the plate, Jose Perella. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Trout. And that retires the side. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
The shortstop, number 72.
Hit hard down the line. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's safe. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. Gregorius is there, and the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Here's Castro for 1 on the first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Ready for another chance? Mike Trout 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Digging in to try it again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Now a move over to first. And another throw over. Runner at first is Ellsbury with nobody out. Another throw over. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Throw over to first. Swinging a soft liner. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Throw over to the bag. He's set and the pitch. Ball 1.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
On the move is Betts. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
The batter, number 99.
So stepping in, Aaron Judge, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And the runner from third crosses the plate, and the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Abreu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. This is in the air out to straightaway center. On the move is Trout. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out. Get ready to swing at anything close and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. So stepping in, Scooter Gennett. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Scooter Gennett.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hicks going back on it, and it bangs off the monster. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. For Gennett, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and they will get him at third as he might have broken a little late as that ball got away, and that's a tough pill to swallow. 1 gone. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Marcell Ozuna goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now this is swung on and foul tipped straight back, as that sounded like it rang the catcher's mask with pretty good force that time. This one's down to third. Nunez fields it cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Starlin Castro.
14.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Castro.
Grounded back up the middle. Bogarts has it on to first, and there are 2 down. Into the box now, Jose Perella. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is line to left. Ozuna is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is digging in. Dustin Pedroia. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Ellsbury is there, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Another 0-2 home. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Hard hit to first. Moreland's there, and he is out on the tag. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. Betts sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Betts. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Blake Swihart. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And he takes ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Gray now on 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Hit back up the middle. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Here's Mookie Betts. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In there, a base hit. Here's the center.
The center fielder, number 28, Mike Trout.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Over to first, Gray, and the runner back. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taken in by Gregorius. Here's Castro for one. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Digging in and looking for more, Scooter Gennett. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That's a huge double play. You had a chance to have some runners.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back, and it's off the green monster. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2. Striding in once again, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Gregorius is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge.
For the Yankees, the designated hitter, Aaron
Into the windup and the pitch. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Grounded to third. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Popped straight up. Rodriguez just to the left of the mound. And the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ready for another chance? Mitch Moreland. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
And
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Line to the right side, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here it comes. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Eduardo Nunez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Hicks.
Leading off for the
He's
Yankees.
0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Aaron Hicks.
Grounder down the line at third. Throw bounces up to him at the bag, and he's able to cover up and hang on. Not the most fluid play, but he's out nonetheless. Starlin Castro is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in, Jose Pirela. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. Make it 14 in a row. Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1-0 count. Here it is. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Here's Mookie Betts. Last time through was a base hit. From the stretch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Well, they miss with
Now batting. Center fielder.
Aroldis Chapman is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Number 54.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Mike Trout stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. The 0-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the go-ahead run, Adam Thomas, will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And this is fouled straight back. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Here's Marcell Ozuna. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this is going to be a foul ball. Comes set, and the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hicks is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
For the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby
into the windup
Ellsbury.
And the pitch. Now a swing by Ellsbury and an easy ground ball out to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Tim Anderson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here's Didi Gregorius. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for one. On to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the one.
Now batting.
Here's Big Aaron.
Aaron Judge.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Now the 2-1. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. The 3-1 pitch hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready once again. Mitch Moreland. He'll lead things off here.
For the Red Sox, number 16.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. To short, hit hard. Gregorius has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 2-0 pitch on the way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The batter.
Standing in, Eduardo Nunez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And that's by him. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job. I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Now another 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Carson Smith.
Jose Abreu.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Fielder, Aaron.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Bogarts has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Xander Bogarts. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. James McCann We'll move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1 and 2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Digging in now, Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Chapman's ready. Here's the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1 and 2. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Pitch misses the throw down. It's a high one, and it's not going to be in time. So the gamble pays off as the winning run moves into scoring position at second base. Perella is there to make the catch, and that means we've got... Ready for another shot now. Starlin Castro. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Grounded to short. Gloved by Bogarts. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Perella. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2-0. 2-0, here it is. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And the pitch on 2-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. Digging in to try it again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 strike home now to Ellsbury. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Chopped foul wide of first. Right side. The tag, and he is out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Thomas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Striding in once again, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Chapman ready, the 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Marcell Ozuna becomes out number 2 this inning. Hanley Ramirez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Started that swing a bit too early. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. He flew out in his last at-bat. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Now the 2-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Fly ball to straightaway left. Hicks is under it. And that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts has it on to first. And how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Trout racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Here's big Aaron Judge. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Lined hard toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, looking to change his fortunes here. 0-for-4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play. Craig Kimbrell enters from the pen now as they
now pitching for the Red Sox, number 46.
And a pickoff throw to third, but he'll be in there easily. Gary Sanchez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And a throw behind the runner at third, but he'll be in there easily. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Ball 1.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenger.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. 0-for-4 with a strikeout thus far. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's Xander Bogarts now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hard ground ball to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, James McCann. He's 0-for-1 thus far. Chad Green will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Chad Green.
Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Castro's got it. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends the inning. Into the box now, Starlin Castro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there, 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Betts has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 2, Jose.
So now a pinch hitter set to come on.
Pinch hitting for the Yankees, number 11, Brett Gardner.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Trout going back on it to the track. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He was a ground out victim last time up. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his wheelhouse.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Center fielder, number 28.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Runner back safely. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Lined hard. But this is a foul ball. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gardner is there. 1 away. So digging in now, Adam Thomas. Brock Holt will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And a dive, but he's back. The 0-1. Hit out towards second. There's one. Back to first. It's a double play, and we've got more. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he's set to go to lead off the top half. Here's a high pop-up. Pedroia is there for it. 1 out. Standing in, Didi Gregorius. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. And this is swung on and hit on the ground at Pedroia at second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 99.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Aaron Judge. He doubled his last time through. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Marcell Ozuna trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told. Grounder down the line at third. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. To short. in time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a swing and a fly ball. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castro is there to make the catch, and that means we've got... Stepping up to the plate, Jose Abreu, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And a nice save on that ball in the dirt as well, as they get him at first on a super play from deep in the hole.
Sanchez.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in now, Aaron Hicks. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Trout. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Starlin Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starlin.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0. Lifted in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the third out. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told. Grounded down the third baseline. The windup and the 0-1. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. And now a pitch on the way. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The batter number 3, shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh,
Line drive to left. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So stepping in, James McCann. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit down the third baseline. The throw pulls him off the bag. The second for 1, and it's wide of the bag and right by him. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
The batter.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's the center fielder.
Now batting, center fielder.
Dylan Betances gets to pitch in this one after all, as he answers the call in the 15th inning.
Number 68.
In the air out to right.
Betances, a defensive change for the Yankees.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Fouled back. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Ramirez right there. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Soft liner toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. In the air out toward right field. Betts will get there, and he puts it away to... Here's Brock Holt now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Called strike over the outside corner. Now here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Brock Holt is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Marcell Ozuna comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And that misses, 2-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ellsbury is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Hanley Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I doubt he's going to look back at that swing when he's reviewing the video of his at-bats tomorrow.
And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Now the 1-2 pitch, and he strikes him out to retire the side. So here's Didi Gregorius. Two hits in 6 tries.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He was sat down on strike. David Price will likely be the last to join this ball game as he'll take the ball in the 17th inning.
Number 24.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
And another snap throw to the bag. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a hot shot toward third. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. So here's the slugging first base. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force.
Catcher, Jerry Sanchez.
First things first, here's a throw over. Here's the first pitch. Rocket to third. And he will not come up with that one as that shoots right on by him, a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Riding in once again, Aaron Hicks. His line not pretty. 0 for 6 in the game. The 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Digging in once again, Starlin Castro. Still looking for his first hit here. He's 0 for 6. Hit to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. The tag, and he's out at the plate. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off against Betances, who looks to lock down the victory. Started that swing a bit too early. Now a ball line fouled off to the right over the Red Sox dugout. And he misses there. 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Ellsbury is under it. 1 away. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2. Ready for another chance. James McCann. No hits in. Javier Baez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter.
Throw on to first, and the Yankees are going to take this one in 17 innings as this ball game is finally over. So the Yankees, of course, buoyed by a great start from this man here, Aroldis Chapman. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well-deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
For the Red Sox, 2 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dylan Betances. His record is now 2-2. The save to Dylan Betances. The loss goes to Craig Kimbrell, just his 2nd loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,290.